Immanuel Kant, the renowned German philosopher of the 18th century, is known for his profound ideas and contributions to various branches of philosophy, including metaphysics, ethics, and epistemology. Here is a long list of famous ideas and life lessons derived from Kant's works. 1. Categorical imperative. Kant's moral philosophy centers around the idea of the categorical imperative, which states that individuals should act according to principles that could be universally applied without contradiction. 2. Autonomy. Kant emphasized the importance of individual autonomy, asserting that people should act based on their own rational will rather than external influences or desires. 3. Rationality and reason. Kant believed that reason was the foundation for moral decision-making and that individuals should use their rational faculties to determine right and wrong. 4. Moral duty. According to Kant, morality is based on the concept of duty, and individuals have an obligation to follow moral laws regardless of personal desires or consequences. 5. Goodwill. Kant argued that the only thing that is intrinsically good is a good will, which is characterized by acting in accordance with moral duty and the categorical imperative. 6. Human dignity. Kant posited that every human being possesses inherent dignity and should be treated as an end in themselves, never merely as a means to an end. 7. Kingdom of ends. Kant envisioned a hypothetical realm called the kingdom of ends, where individuals treat each other as rational beings and respect one another's autonomy, thus fostering moral harmony. 8. A priori knowledge. Kant made a distinction between a priori knowledge, which is independent of experience and based on reason, and a posteriori knowledge, which is derived from empirical observations. 9. Transcendental idealism. Kant's metaphysical framework proposed that objects in the external world are unknowable in themselves, but we can have knowledge of them through the structures imposed by our minds. 10. Noumena and phenomena. Kant distinguished between noumena, things as they are in themselves, and phenomena, things as they appear to us, suggesting that our experience is shaped by our mental representations. 11. Synthetic a priori. Judgments. Kant argued that some knowledge, such as mathematical and scientific truths, is both synthetic, extending our knowledge, and a priori, not dependent on experience. 12. Limits of knowledge. Kant recognized the limitations of human knowledge, asserting that certain metaphysical questions, such as the existence of God or the immortality of the soul, lie beyond the scope of reason. 13. Practical reason. Kant emphasized the importance of practical reason, which guides individuals in making moral decisions and acting in accordance with moral principles. 14. Freedom and determinism. Kant proposed that although our actions may be influenced by external factors, we have moral freedom through our capacity for rational decision-making. 15. Respect for others. Kant advocated for treating others with respect and dignity, emphasizing that individuals should not use others as mere instruments for their own purposes. 16. Enlightenment. Kant believed in the power of human reason and promoted the ideals of the Enlightenment, encouraging individuals to think critically and independently. 17. Universal laws. Kant argued that moral principles should be formulated as universal laws that apply to all rational beings, ensuring consistency and fairness. 18. Perpetual peace. Kant outlined his vision of a world order based on principles of justice, respect for individual autonomy, and peaceful coexistence among nations. 19. The unity of experience. Kant posited that our experience of the world is a unified whole, and our perceptions are synthesized by the mind's organizing structures. 20. Aesthetic judgment. Kant developed a theory of aesthetic judgment, suggesting that beauty is a subjective experience that involves a harmonious interplay between the cognitive faculties of understanding and imagination. 21. Intellectual virtues. Kant believed in the cultivation of intellectual virtues, such as curiosity, open-mindedness, and critical thinking, as crucial for the pursuit of knowledge and moral development. 22. Duty to oneself. Kant stressed the importance of self-improvement and personal growth, arguing that individuals have a duty to develop their rational faculties and strive for moral excellence. 23. Radical evil. Kant proposed the concept of radical evil, suggesting that humans have an innate propensity for immoral actions, but they also have the capacity for moral transformation through reason. 24. Ethics of intention. According to Kant, the ethical worth of an action lies in the intention behind it, rather than its consequences. A morally good intention can make an action morally praiseworthy. 25. Rational religion. Kant advocated for a rational approach to religion, asserting that religious beliefs should be grounded in reason and moral principles rather than blind faith or superstition. These ideas and life lessons from Immanuel Kant continue to shape philosophical discourse and have had a significant impact on various fields, including ethics, political theory, and epistemology.